self hug. All right, happy Saturday, folks. Old guy is here in his kitchen. I don't know where else I'd be, but here I am. Welcome, welcome. Saturday night, loaded salad on the menu, but not like you think. Not at all. Mrs. Old Guy, as always, watching the screen and making sure that I don't forget the obvious, which is what I do most of the time. So when I forget something obvious. Okay. Hello to Brother Doug and Sister-in-law Shar. Good evening, good evening. Hope all is well. Hope you had a good dinner, whatever it was. And I've got my phone over here making noises.
Eli wants to know what he missed.
I'm sorry, what?
Eli wants to know what he missed.
Nah, that was there, I think, before Mrs. Old Guy.
Miguel's here. What's
Hey,
up, Tom?
Miguel, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Old Guy's Kitchen. Loaded salad. Boy, that could mean a lot. A loaded salad. Loaded salad. I hope you had a good week there, Miguel. Old Guy's week was and is good. Finishing up, I guess, on a Saturday, and Sunday we'll be off to a good start of the new week. So
John's here.
John, good evening, my friend. Good evening, good evening. Welcome in. Pull up a seat. Sit down. Get you a drink.
Jared's here.
Jared, good evening, kind sir. Old Guy's Kitchen, Saturday night. Have yourself a seat. Grab a beer. Grab a drink. We're going to make some loaded salad tonight. And for dessert, I thought I would make Mrs. Old Guy and I a dessert souffle. So we'll be making that too. And it's going to kind of kick around for a minute, wait for a few folk to get in here. And then I'll get things rolling. I don't want to go too fast. Kind of ease into it a little bit.
John's having Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes.
Awesome. Love Salisbury steak.
Yep.
We make that from time to time. Except for Mrs. Old Guy has to have hers with pasta instead of mashed potatoes. But that's the way that is.
Yep.
And in most cases of that, I don't mind. I won't make potatoes just for me. So, and noodles is good too. So. Okay. Well, I don't know. What do we talk about, Mrs. Old Guy? I don't know. We just got the last component, or I guess the last thing we need to do to completely finish the remodel on our bathroom, and that is the shower doors.
Yep.
Instead of a shower curtain. The way the thing is set up now, there's a window right at the end of the tub. So where that bar, the springy bar, that you have to put up for a shower curtain, well, because that window is where it is, you have to put that bar way up high, and so you need extra long shower curtains, and you just don't look right anyway. So out with the old and in with the new. We'll be putting that up tomorrow. Put that in, install the shower doors, and that should be the end of the bathroom remodel. Yay!
Yes.
We're excited about that.
John says, what is the temperature over there right now, Tom, and this is Old Guy?
Right now, it's probably in the mid 70s. Maybe, I don't think we're in the 60s, but probably in the mid 70s, maybe higher. His Old Guy's checking. technical difficulties.
73.
73. That's about what I thought. It's about right this time of year up here. The days are much cooler than, a few weeks ago. Fall is setting in. Mrs. Old Guy and I took a drive today up to Kembler Pass. And colors are looking good. They're not, they're not like at peak colors yet, but they're changing. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed the drive. We took the dogs up and they got to go for a walk in the woods, and it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Good way to start the weekend. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to turn the oven on. Okay. I don't want to go too fast here. Okay. So I'm going to use some flour tortillas to make our bowl for our salad. And I'm still not going to, get too far into what it's going to be loaded with just yet, but I will. I am going to start by kind of getting it ready. Doink, 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 get some butter. A couple tablespoons. May not use quite all of it, but that's okay. Gonna give that a quick melt down, and then we're gonna start playing with some tortillas. Tortillas! Alright. Melt that down real quick. I just got a couple of pack of this Mission just a regular flour tortilla, I guess. Nothing too special. So get a couple of them out. Got the oven going. Ready yet? Nope. Didn't quite melt it. Give it another few seconds. All right. Hey, it's candy corn season.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just saw Tim and Uncle Wes and Nate review the Brock's tailgate flavors. It's like popcorn and hot dog and cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I don't remember all of them. But
Fruit punch.
fruit punch, yes.
And vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice. Thank you, Mrs. Older.
You're welcome.
So that was fun to watch. Okay, so I got my flat bottom bowls here. And yes, I suppose you could say that's a dog bowl, if you use it for that. Oh, not quite yet. I want to roll these out for those of you that saw my tacos, my fruit tacos. Rolled that tortilla thin. I'm going to do that again here so that when it comes out of the oven and cools, it's crispy, thin.
John wants to know, what are you dressing up for Halloween, Mr. Tom? Mrs. Old Guy don't dress up, so.
Well, John, I'll answer your question, but I'm gonna ask you one first. Have you seen Sling Blade with Billy Bob Thornton? Have you seen that movie? And then I can answer your question. I need to know if you've seen it. I'll wait. I'm just gonna roll these out still. In the meantime, like I said, you want these thin and crispy. Hope that's how they turn out. We'll see. so. All right. I think I'm only going to need 2. All right, I'm going to brush a little of this butter on the inside. Okay. Don't have to go all the way up on the side because they're not going to reach that far. All right. I know you didn't see anything, but there is really nothing to see. I'll show you this in a minute here. Let me kind of get it, put it into place, and then I'll show you. Okay. Can you see that? We'll give it a second. Yes. Okay. So you can see it's only going to be about, maybe 1.5 inches deep or so. All right. Put the other one in there. After I get this tucked in real nice, I'm going to give them both a brush with some more butter. I'll stick them in the oven for a little while. And then while I'm doing other stuff, they can just cool down. Try and get this put in place here. All right. Back to the butter. Get the inside reasonably well. All around. All right. A little more. Oh yeah. Make that show nice and crispy. Make it nice and dark too, if you forget it in there.
Yeah.
All right. So wait for that to go beep. Now we'll deal with it. I will put them in the oven and set a timer so that they don't get too dark. Anyway, hum-de-ho.
Still waiting for an answer from John.
Still waiting for an answer from John. Well, John. My guess he's looking on, he's Googling it, and that's just fine. Go ahead and Google it. And let me know. Beep. There's that beeping I was talking about. There's that there beeping. Mm-hmm. Okie doke. Crash. Cook sheet. All right. Set that timer. How long, guys? How long should I bake this? Just kidding. We'll start at 13 minutes, and I'll check it. If I think that needs to go a little more, I'll let it go a little more. So John was the one that told us that he is having Salisbury steak?
Yep.
Good. What about you, Miguel? What, are you having? Doug. You know, this is the call-in part of the show. Where we get to ask our the home family members to call and let us know they're having for dinner or had, in depending on your case. I don't know if I should let them in on this or not. I don't think I'm going to tell them yet. It's not what you think a loaded salad would be probably by any means. But I will say it does have pasta in it, and a lot of salads do. So, and of course, like always, I'm gonna make the pasta. Just wouldn't be right if I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh. Touching that there, olive oil out here. All right. So, little pasta for two. Ah,
John says that he's going to dress up like a zombie for
nice.
Halloween. Hello.
So, Brother Doug.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Be out. Okay.
All right.
Okay. BLT's French fries and deviled eggs.
Oh, bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Yes.
French fries and deviled eggs.
Okay. Have a good night.
That sounds delicious.
Bye.
That sounds really good. Yes, I would like that.
Joshua's here.
Joshua, hey man, how you doing? How you doing? I've got some taco shells tucked inside a flat bottom bowl. Going on inside the oven. Gonna make like a bowl for this here loaded tacos.
Loaded tacos. It's not loaded tacos.
It's not loaded
salad.
tacos. See, Mrs. Old Guy's keeping me straight. Loaded salad. Well, I'm so used to using tortillas for
Yep.
tacos that it was just a slip of the tongue. What you having for dinner tonight there, Joshua?
Joshua says he loves the denim look.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm in my blues today. My pinks are in the wash. Ha! A little bit of oil. Dad bit of the olive. That looks good. Might have to put in a drop or two of water. We'll see. Get this mixed up real well. And this time, instead of the angel hair, I'm going to crank out a little linguine. Is that loaded salad? There are salads with pasta, so I'm going to go there. All right. Oh, it's coming together nicely.
Yay.
Yay!
Joshua said Mom's actually made pizza dough from scratch, so pepperoni pizza.
Awesome. Yep. Yep.
Homemade's always the best.
You bet. I always make mine. Well, okay, I can't say always. There are occasions when I will like buy one of those things of biscuits and roll each one of those out and make some little mini pizzas. But that's really, really rare. I'd still just rather make my own dough and do the same thing.
Yep.
Just a drop of water. Just a drop. Alright, let's get this mixed in here. Yeah, it's still not going to tell exactly what's going on with this. I will say it does involve meat too, of course.
Yeah.
Most loaded salads do. Let's see. All right. Oop. A bit sticky. It's okay.
Joshua says, Mom says it's from scratch is a lot of work, but worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be, making dough can be hard on your hands and wrists if you don't have a mixer. If you do, that's, mixer can take a lot of the work out of it for you. But definitely understand that. When we had our pizzeria, we sure made a big batch of dough.
Yeah, we did. A huge mixer.
Yep. But that was a long time ago and a different story. All right. There is our pasta. This is old guy, yay. Just let that chill out. Just let it chill out. Old plug. All right. Woohoo! So far, so good. For veg tonight, our neighbor down the road had some beets in his garden. So we got some beets. I'm gonna peel it. In fact, I might as well just go ahead and do that right now. Got a hole here. Peel it. You guys like beets? Beets. I don't care for pickled beets. That's not something I ever look forward to.
No.
I do like just a regular old boiled beet.
Snackhead Cowboys here. Would love to come visit you one day, old guy. Enjoy this scram.
Hey, Jack, how are you? Oh, I'm making a loaded salad. We'll just see how loaded it gets.
Joshua says, wish we had the fancy mixers that did it for you. How long do you need dough?
Well, for like something like pizza crust, 5 minutes or so would be okay. Of course, the longer you need it, the better. But 5 minutes is okay if you're just doing a small batch.
Jack wants to know, are beets what we call beetroot here in the UK?
I believe so, Jack. There's one. It's pretty red. They also have sugar beets here that they extract sugar out of. I don't know if they do the same thing there, sugar beet, but I'm pretty sure it is the same thing. I bet it is. All right.
Scott's here.
Scott, good evening, Scott. How are you, sir? Hope you had a good week.
We are doing well.
Right. Let me get these beets peeled real quick, then I'll slice them.
Joshua said, cool, thanks for letting me know.
Oh, you're welcome, Josh. Okay. One thing about these beets, I like the smell of them. They're, they got that real earthy kind of aroma to them. Some things I like that, other things I don't.
Joshua wants to know, do you like Brussels sprouts?
I do. I like just about all the vegetables. There's only a few, like vegetables that are common to us. There's only like one, I think, that I really don't like that much. And that's lima beans. I never have. You know, I'll eat them, but I really don't like them. Other than that, bring it on.
Scott said, had a great week. I learned how to drive that little mail truck in training. It's going to take some getting used to.
Huh? Yeah, I bet. Yep, sitting on the wrong side. That's cool, though. You'll have a job for a long time.
Ralph's here. Hi, all. Just a quick check-in and heading to the gala soon.
Gala, yes. Awesome. Thank you, Ralph. Good evening. I hope you have a good time there.
Yeah.
And that video that you sent with that music, that was really cool.
Scott said that he used to hate asparagus, but he loves it now.
Oh, yeah. It grows wild around here in the early spring. But there's a lot of people that go out and hunt for it. So
Yeah.
our normal patches had already been picked by the time we got there this year. So there was no wild asparagus. Oh.
Jack says the beetroot smell really reminds me of my grandparents. They used to grow it in their garden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my parents grew beets, carrots mostly. I don't remember any of the other root vegetables too much that they grew, other than beets and carrots. I think they might have tried onions. I don't know. That was a long time ago. All right. We'll set that aside. And I'm just gonna let's see, get these out of my way.
Scott says we have wild blackberry bushes here, and picking fresh blackberries and making cobbler is a treat.
Oh yes, yes. There are black raspberry bushes that grow wild, not terribly far from us, and I guess it was an off year when we went. There wasn't any berries. Now whether they did or many berries, so I don't know if it was the weather or people got there before us. Let's see here. How are we looking? Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. What I do with the other one right there. So I'll drop this in there and see if I can. Had kind of a bubble in it. That didn't work. It's too big.
Bummer.
It's okay. They fit inside each other pretty good. See if I can do it without totally crushing it. Hey, if I do, I can start over. No, it still wasn't going to do it. That's okay. Just push it down. Good enough. Get him out of there. See? Made a nice little crispy bowl.
Scott wants to know how the dogs are doing. Is Polly showing you?
She is. She's starting to get kind of puffy.
A little chunky.
Yep.
They're sleeping. They had a hard day on the mountain today.
Yep. They really enjoyed their time up on their walk, and so they're tired out sleeping, which I'm not getting, pretty soon it's going to be a ruckus madhouse here with who knows how many puppies.
Hopefully not many.
Hopefully. We'll see. All right, let me get these beets just kind of sliced. All right. Loaded salad. Don't worry. mean, not that there would be anything to worry about anyway. Beets on salad would probably be just fine, but that's not what I'm going to do with them. These are just like side veggie to go with everything else.
John says that he's gonna have homemade chocolate chip cookies for dessert.
That sounds good. This old guy makes killer chocolate chip cookies. Actually, she uses white and regular chocolate chips.
Yep. Ralph told Scott that they have blackberry bushes growing along their coastal walkway. They tend to cut up your legs though if you're not careful.
Yeah. Raspberry bushes can be hard on you. That's for sure.
Jack says, old guy, just want to say I've been enjoying the road trip videos recently, like seeing what it's like on the other side of the world.
Oh, thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. I really do. Well, I'll make a video here coming up of a drive. We're going to go up looking at the changing aspen colors, and I'll probably bring some kind of food, and we'll probably do a little review and get people some footage of the beautiful area that we happen to live in. So, good idea, Jack.
Yep.
Absolutely. And speaking of ideas, we're always open for more suggestions on the old menu list. So keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm going to get this.
Scott says chocolate chip cookies are his favorite. He loves making them into ice cream sandwiches.
We did that at our pizzeria.
Yep.
Had homemade chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwiches. Had a smaller one and a bigger one.
Outdoors with Big Matt this year.
Outdoors with Big Mac.
Matt. Big Matt.
Dude, new subscriber. Thank you. First time coming to see old guy in his kitchen Saturday night. I do viewer requested meals. And tonight it just happens to be loaded salad, which really leaves the door open for about anything. But welcome. If you haven't subbed, please do. I think you did. And I thank you for that. I really do. Johnny Small Peppers, I think, or Johnny Little Peppers. Yeah. Thank you for the sub. Absolutely. Have a seat, grab a beer, grab a soft drink, a water, whatever you like. And I'll continue to do what I normally do, which is sometimes nothing, just standing around.
Ralph's looking forward to seeing the outdoors nature video.
Oh, yeah. We will do that, Ralph. Totally.
And Jack says that I didn't know you guys ran a pizza place. I'd like to see a video talking about your experiences.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can give you one right now that was... And I'll kind of bleep out my own word here. But the area that we had our pizza is pretty famous for mining and gold and stuff like that, especially back in the 1800s. So we named our pizza that had everything, right? The deluxe or the supreme, whatever name. We called it the Mother Load, and that, and it had pretty much all our toppings on it. And there was a hotel across the street from us. And this guy gives us a call, Dano's Pizza. The guy says, yeah, I want to order one of them large meat, large mother bleepers. And I said, oh, you mean mother load? And he says, "Oh yeah, mom's loaded, dad's loaded. We are all blanked up." Yeah. So I made him his pizza in about 15, 20 minutes. He comes staggering across the street. Picked up his pizza. We had lots of fun stuff like that.
Yeah.
We always used to say that we never had drive-by shootings. Never. Not in our town. But we did have our fair share of stagger-by vomiting. We had, see our fair share of that. All right. I'm not sure if I'm going to play with any of this or not. I might just say to heck with it. Make dessert and call it good. What do you think? You care?
Nah, let's not do that.
I suppose.
I'm kind of hungry.
Don't have anything left in there. That's a good thing. So let's just kill that timer. Kill the timer. I still got time to goof around, so.
Jack says, haha, sounds like it would fit right in here at Manchester, pal.
Probably would.
Scott wants to know what's going into your salad.
Well, see, Scott, therein is the big secret, isn't it? Lettuce is going to be in my salad. And there's going to be tomato and cucumber and onion and some red onion. I don't know why they call it red onion. Excuse the sidetrack here. That's not red, folks. That's purple. That is a purple onion. Anyway, onion, some red bell pepper, and some pasta. Yep, and some meat. And so, but I'll get to that here in a little bit. I'm going to be kind of vague on the meat here, just for a little while.
Scott says it's purple. Good point.
What's purple?
That onion.
Oh.
And Ralph says,
Yes.
do you guys also use the term loaded to mean rich?
Loaded to mean rich? Yes, it can be. It can mean that. Loaded could mean, too much alcohol, and you're loaded.
Yeah.
Loaded could mean as much as it will fill, like a truck. It's loaded with all it can get. So, loaded has a few different terms or meanings, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. We use it for salad too. It's loaded. Loaded with stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Stuff you put in a salad. Or not. Got a fly buzzing my ear. Quit it. Alright. Let me get this put out of the way.
John's going ghost hunting tonight at midnight. Gonna be an old abandoned warehouse once again.
Ah, okay. Is it the same one, John? Same one you went to last week?
Scott had asked him if he was gonna go hunt ghost hunting.
Ah, okay.
Jack wants to know what time is it at your end?
Jack, it is.
What time is it your end? Yes.
It's 5, what, Mrs. Old Guy? It's your clock's a little
5:39.
5:39 p.m. Jack, and what time did he say it is there?
He didn't say.
Oh, well, what time is it there? I imagine it's Sunday sometime.
Joshua says.
I believe you're ahead of us or behind us. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Huh?
Joshua says he just watched a space rocket go with satellites into the atmosphere.
Cool. Glad to hear it made it. Where was that, Scott?
Or Joshua.
Josh, are you in, what state are you in? Are you in Florida? Are you able to watch like that SpaceX stuff? Are you in Texas? That's a good question.
Jack says it's 11:40 here at night.
11:40. but is it a different day there? I think
Must be Sunday?
Sunday, 11:40 Sunday, or is it Friday there? I would get confused. Which way, you know? Go around anyway. I'm really hungry and I want to get going, but you know, if I rush,
John says, yes, Tom, it's the second floor of the warehouse and the floor creaks. Should be interesting.
the floor creaks, huh? Well, hope it isn't too rotten or anything where you're gonna like fall through. That wouldn't be a good thing.
No.
In fact, that would be a very bad thing, I would think. You know? Break bones and such.
Snack Head Cowboy said in 20 minutes it will be Sunday.
Okay.
So it's the same day.
Yeah. Just a little bit later.
Yeah. Scott said that he really wants to visit the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. See a launch. And Joshua's in Florida,
Okay.
about an hour away from the Kennedy Space Center.
Okay. That's cool. So you're able to see stuff when it goes. I imagine you can see that for miles. So I'd like to see the spaceport in, I think it's in Arizona, maybe Nevada. I think Arizona. Spaceport. Didn't turn out like the guy thought, or the people thought. I mean, it's there and it's ready to use. It's just there's, because of where it is, it's just nobody's using it. But I'd like to check it out. It looks like a cool place.
Ralph said clocks went forward an hour last night for daylight savings, so your video is now at midday instead of 11 a.m.
I hate that daylight savings stuff. Such malarkey. You know, you can't. You know, it's like taking a blanket and cutting a foot off the bottom of it and sewing it back on the other side and think it's a longer blanket. It's just, it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. That way it's maybe getting dark at 6 o'clock instead of dark at 5 o'clock at night in the middle of winter. I hate that.
Joshua says that you can watch Disney World's fireworks every night from the lake.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
Jack wants to know, have you ever met Val? In real life?
No, I have not. It didn't work out when Mrs. Old Guy and I went last October. We were able to meet Janice Yamanek, and that was fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, we spent the day with her and her husband, and we had a good time. But Val wasn't in California at the time. I think maybe he was in like Massachusetts or someplace back east. Maybe next time. We're hoping maybe, coming up over the next few months, even if we meet halfway, which would roughly be Las Vegas, Nevada for us. It's not quite halfway. It's a little closer to his end. A decent place to meet. So. I guess I can't hold it off too much longer. We are going to make, not we, it's all on me. I'm going to make some stroganoff, loaded salad stroganoff. So exactly that, I'm going to make some good stroganoff, and we're going to nestle that right in the middle of our salad. And it's going to, like I said, it's going to have the lettuce, tomato, onion, bell pepper. Should be pretty good salad, loaded salad.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna mess around anymore. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go.
Jack says that would be great video of all of you together, legends of the game.
It would be fun. I'd really
It
enjoy
would.
it. You know, I was looking forward to meeting him last time, and it was just luck of the draw that he wasn't there. So,
Yeah.
we'll see. Hopefully, this next time will work out that way. All right. All right. Let me grab myself a pan here.
Scott wants to know what kind of dressing we're using.
Scott, I'm just going to use some ranch for the salad. I was going to make a vinaigrette, but it didn't work out that way. So we're just going to go with the basic ranch.
Joshua says that the lake's pretty decent.
Oops.
The lake they're on is used for fishing tournaments.
Is used for fishing what?
Tournaments.
Oh, wow. Cool. That sounds like fun. Do you ever participate in those tournaments? I am not much of an angler myself.
John says, Tom and Mrs. Old Guy, keep an eye out for the videos of the ghost hunting. It's called Unknown Ventures. Watch for
Unknown
it.
Ventures. This old guy will write that down. We'll have a little note of it. You let us know on a live stream when that's up, and we'll definitely check it out. Absolutely. Okay. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. Turn that down. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. I don't care. I don't care. I like to keep, when I'm cooking, I really like to keep moving. Makes it easier for me to concentrate on what I'm doing. When I have time to talk and do stuff and mess around, that's when I make the mistakes. Because I'm not focused.
Scott says you can't go wrong with ranch. It's his second choice. My go-to is always Italian balsamic vinaigrette.
You know, well, I was going to make a balsamic, but it just didn't happen that way this time. Will some other time, I'm sure.
Ralph says he always gets confused as the light above the stove makes it look like the sun shining through the window.
Yep. The sun does shine through our window here, but only earlier in the morning.
Joshua says that he only fishes when he can, but he don't have a boat.
Yeah, I've never have. I mean, I fished when I was a kid, but I don't know. I guess I just don't like fish enough to fish, to buy a license and do all that, so. I know there are fishermen that will just go out, catch and release. To me, that's just a waste of money. So, I don't do that either. All
John
right.
says they have several videos out already if you want to check them out.
Absolutely, John.
We'll look for it.
Yeah. After we're done with the stream and I put my computer and everything back into my office. Every week it's the same thing. We unplug my desktop computer and we move it in here and set up on a little table. And put my camera up on a tripod. The really thing it's only good for now is exactly what I'm using it for. It was the one that I did all my videos on. The sound doesn't work anymore. So, yeah. kind of a pain.
Jack wants to know if you have plans for the pumpkins.
I do. I do. These little ones are going to be pie. The big one, probably just for Halloween as a decoration. Well, I might make pie out of that too at some point. What that beat did to my hand. Okay.
Polly, don't scratch your eye, baby. Polly. Don't
All
scratch
right.
your eye.
Turn this up a little bit. I'm going to cook these down some, and then I'll turn it off. Do a little more other veg prep. All right.
Go outside that way.
Okay. No, need to let you guys know that coming up on the weekend of October 22nd, in fact, on October 22nd, that's Saturday, I will not be doing my live stream. I've got a community event that I have to do. So Mrs. Hogai and I will be doing that. However, I don't think that would prevent us from having a live stream on the day after or the day before.
Maybe.
So,
I'll have to see what's up on the calendar.
yeah, we'll take a look at what's on the calendar, and you guys can, if you have any suggestion as to Saturday or Friday, only that weekend.
Sunday or Friday.
What did I say? Saturday or Friday? I figured.
Pretty sure you did.
If I did, I didn't. That's just me being a mumble mouth. Is that a thing, a mumble mouth? It is now. Oh, mumble mouth ring.
South Texas Ghost Ventures. John also recommends his friends with South Texas Ghost Ventures.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we will definitely check them out, John. Absolutely. All right. Yes. I'm gonna bring my beat board back. Got more veg to cut up and a steak, so.
Scott says, thanks for the heads up. Hope the event goes well. Sunday would work good for him.
Good. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I'll ask over the next few weeks. But
And Ralph says, cool that you're helping with the community. What's the event?
it is a Beautify the Park Day. We are buying all kinds of native plants, native to the area, different trees, bushes, flowers, and it's a day for the community to come to the park and plant everything. And then afterwards, for their work and community service, we're going to put on a big bash. We hired some music, and yours truly is going to do all the cooking. And yeah, I'm going to feed everybody barbecue.
Should be fun.
Yeah, should be a good time. Yes. We're looking forward to it. We're thinking it'd be somewhere around 100 people, maybe less. So, gonna be a good time. And Brother Doug, so you know, I'm gonna use smoked tri-tip. They've done it twice now, and both times. Really, really, really good. Alright.
Ralph says that sounds good, just like a working bee.
The It's like a what?
A working bee.
Yep. Yeah, everybody come out and give it a little time. Yeah. So I'm going to be spending the next few weeks getting everything together for the menu, and then a few days before, be like madhouse trying to get everything organized and ready.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 days are really going to be crazy. But I'll be doing a lot of baking and cooking and whatnot. And then the day of, at some point I'll get to stop and eat.
Sergeant Dunn, hope you and the wife are doing well. God bless.
Oh, Sergeant Dunn. Hey man, I'm glad you're here, and same to you and your family, man. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your jerky business is doing okay. Times are pretty lean for folks, so having your own business has got to be tough. So I hope things are going well. I really do. All right. These mushrooms are just about where I want them, at least for now. Okay. Dry this off. I'm going to make the base for my souffles real quick. For that I need to separate a couple of eggs. So I'll do it way back here. Can you see me down in the crappy seats? Can you see me okay, Mrs. Old Guy?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know you can see me. You're sitting right there. Separate a couple of eggs here.
Better go see Polly. Who is it? Go out the back door.
Go.
Polly, go that way.
Yep.
Come on. Go this way. Come on.
Smell of that
Here
mushroom
you go,
smells really
Polly,
good.
Polly, come.
Very fragrant. I forgot to grab my whisk.
Come on. Here you go. Go outside. Silly kid.
Gotta keep my whisk. All right. I should grab my milk.
Jack wants to know any plans for a Halloween special. He's not decided what he'll do for his channel yet.
Yeah, I'll probably do something. Last year I had some fun with candy corn, so I'll probably do the same thing. Do they have candy corn? Have you seen it? Have you heard of it? Just curious, Jack, if they've got that. If you've got that over there. Here in the States, it's like you either like it or hate it kind of thing. A lot of people don't like candy corn. A lot of people do. I am, I guess, one of the rare in the middle. I'll eat them if that's all there is. But okay.
Ralph said there was going to be a working bee at a charity cafe, but they canceled because it was meant to rain, and then it was a nice sunny day.
Well, that's a bummer. Have something canceled like that.
John wants to know if you can say paprika in a silly voice.
Paprika in a silly voice. Hi! Didn't you know that it's illegal to do what you're doing with paprika? Some states you can go to prison for that.
Jack says he ate candy corn when he visited the States and enjoyed the honey taste. It doesn't exist here in the UK though.
Okay. Well, that's too bad. So I'm kind of,
They're
on
okay.
the borderline. They're okay, just not my favorite. Okay, souffle, souffle.
Johnson, telling old Tom.
Couple tablespoons of butter here. Kind of cut it down into some smaller bits.
Yeah, they smell good, huh, Chum Chum?
Okay,
I'm smelling my flowers.
easy.
Yeah.
All right. Get myself to kind of swizzle that around. So this is just basically, I guess, starting as a roux. Flour and butter.
Silly. Scott says they don't have candy corn in Germany either. My mom is bringing a bunch for my niece when she visits in a month. She loves them.
Candy corn.
Yep.
All right, there's a tablespoon of flour.
So Ralph asked Scott, what is candy corn?
I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. Just a touch. Maybe another tablespoon. Let's try that. Looks good. All right. I've got half a cup of milk, or most of a cup of milk, and a couple tablespoons of cream in there too.
Jack likes the waxy texture of candy corn.
And that's what a lot of people, the people that don't like it, that's what they don't like about it, is that waxy texture. You know.
It's hard to explain, Ralph, is what Scott said when he trying to answer the
Yeah, what is
it's-
candy corn?
Yeah, you can show him in a minute, but Lisa's here with Mild Men.
Hey, Lisa! Good evening, good evening. Loaded salad tonight. Right now I'm just making the base for my dessert. That's going to be dessert souffle. I'm just kind of getting that started here. Making the base part.
Wild Man's with her. I don't know if you heard me say that.
Oh, Wild Man! Woohoo! Hope you're doing well. In fact, I hope you're all doing well. What are you guys doing for your dinner over there tonight? Obviously salad here. Unusual, though it may be.
John suggests that you make candy corn popcorn popsicles.
Candy corn, popcorn,
Popsicles.
popsicles. I'm not sure how I do that. Okay, that base is thickened up very nicely. Gotta add some vanilla to my egg yolks. About a teaspoon and a half. And just a pinch. Just a little bit of salt. Okay. These egg yolks mixed up. A little bit of that in here. Temper them eggs. Temper, temper. Okay. Back in.
Scott said he made chicken broccoli casserole broccoli on the bottom with a mix of chicken, mushrooms, and onions on the top with cream chicken and sour cream mixed on the top.
That
And
sounds
then tore
good.
up bread with cheese on top.
Oh yeah, that sounds really tasty. That sounds good.
Yep.
All right. It's just about done here. And then I can just set it aside and let it cool. I think we are looking beautiful here. All right. That is good.
Scott said it's one of his favorite meals to make.
Is it? Yeah, I bet. Sounds tasty. All right.
Since you're right there and you have a second, hold up the bag of candy corn for Ralph. Just wanted to know what it was.
You tell me when it's kind of visible. I can open it and show. Let me open it. Let me open it up. See if I can show him a single candy corn.
Yep, that looks good.
The whole thing tastes the same. The different layers, the different colors are just that. They're just colors.
They're not hard, they're kind of soft.
Yeah, it's a soft candy. It's made with corn syrup.
Scott says he got locally grown fresh mushrooms and wow, they made a difference.
Oh yeah.
Natalie says, hello everyone, driving home from work. Hope everyone is having a good night.
Hi Natalie. We are having a great night. Please drive safely.
Yes. Lisa said, Wild Man said that Ken is doing the family thing tonight.
Doing the family thing.
Yep, nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Nothing wrong with the family thing. We used to do the family thing all the time. Now, but most of the families out there in their families. So.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a nice New York strip here. And I'm going to slice this up to go in our salad.
Carol Tanner's here in T-Bird.
Carol Tanner. I believe this is your first time here. Yes, Mrs. Old Guy?
I think so.
I think so. Welcome to Old Guy's Kitchen. Saturday night. This is where I cook what my viewers have requested. And tonight, it is my interpretation of loaded salad because, hey, a loaded salad can mean a lot of things. So, welcome. Come on in. Have a seat. Grab yourself a beer, a wine, have a pop, a water, whatever you like. They are free.
T-Bird's here.
T-Bird? Mr. T-Bird. Man, good evening. I'm getting this steak cut up, getting ready to go into our salad. That's the thing about salad. Just about anything qualifies as a salad. If you could put some raw veggie on there. Alright.
Jack said you're making him jealous. He would smash a whole bag of those right now. We really don't have corn syrup here anymore.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And Ralph said, thanks. Sorry he didn't want you to have to open a new pack. It's okay. It would have got open anyway.
Oh yeah, I bought them for the season, and I do crazy things. Like last year, I made candy corn ranch dressing, which actually wasn't too bad. on a salad. Made candy corn bacon, candy corn sausage,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I did another one or not.
Carol Tanner says, I wish I had somebody cook for me. And thanks for having me.
Well, you're welcome. Thanks for, really, I can kind of explain how this works. You give a suggestion on what you would like to see Mrs. Old Guy and I have for dinner. She writes it down, and then at some point, it gets put up on this wheel here. I spin the wheel, and whatever dish it is, and whoever the person has requested it, is what we do week after next. So, like, this next weekend is pizza burgers, and we haven't spun the wheel yet tonight for the week after that. And that's kind of how we roll. Finish slicing this steak.
Scott says, 2 new people, you're that much closer to oysters with chocolate. Ha ha.
Yeah. Yeah, for my new subs. It was kind of agreed that once I reach 1,000, I have to eat raw oysters with Vienna sausages covered with chocolate syrup and blue cheese dressing. And that's going to be disgusting. My diet won't allow me to eat hot, spicy things. Like, that's the big thing nowadays, but I'm just going to have to go for gross.
Yep.
Okay.
Jack says, ever had cottage pie?
I have,
Maybe a
Jack.
suggestion for the next cooking session?
Good idea. Write that down, Miss Olgay. We'll have to make yours a little different. Miss Olgay cannot have the potatoes, but she can have everything else. And I think the last time we tried it, what did we put on top? I can't remember what it was we substituted
I
with.
don't remember either for sure.
You liked it,
I did.
but I don't remember what it
It
was.
might have been orzo. I don't remember for sure.
Might have been orzo. I don't know. But anyway. Okay. So the steak is cut. And I'm going to get going on some of this vegetable. This is going to go on the salad.
Let's see here. Scott said Jack said cottage pie goes great with beets.
Oh yeah, I would imagine it would.
And they were talking about the dogs when they started barking. Scott says, do you put croutons on your salad?
I do, but Mrs. Old Guy doesn't care for croutons, so and we won't see the croutons appear today. But yeah, I like them. Mrs. Old Guy just isn't a fan of croutons, so.
John says candy corn meatloaf.
Candy corn meatloaf. Maybe. It's hard to find a candy corn thing that hasn't been done yet. It really is.
Ralph says they're lucky they have a gate to lock at Halloween. And Carol said that she made treats for her dogs one time.
Yes.
She'd love to see you cook beef stroganoff.
Okay, well, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've got the onions and I've already got my mushrooms.
Carol said you can
Halfway
make
done.
hers lactose intolerant or lactose free.
Oh, her
Yep.
stroganoff.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if they make lactose-free sour cream. I don't know if it is lactose-free. It's something I've never had to check before. All right, let's cut some onion.
And Tay Ralph's heading out. He says, nice to see all of you. He's heading out to the gala.
Ralph, have a good afternoon. Enjoy yourself. And,
Have fun.
a good time. Hope I'll see you next weekend. Say hi to your mom. Okay, there's some onions.
Jack says, ooh, orzo on the cottage pie is a great shout. I'll have to give that a go.
Yeah. Yep. Since Mrs. Old Guy cannot have potato,
Yep,
which is really kind of sad.
it is. Miss out on so much.
Yeah, there's so many things that have potato in it that you wouldn't think had potato.
T-Bird said that he would like to watch a beef stroganoff.
Ha ha ha! Okay. Let me get
Natalie
this.
says, don't play basketball with pigs. You want to know why?
Let's hear why.
They are a bunch of ball hogs. LOL.
Ha 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 ha. They hogged the ball? Okay, let's get that up there. Alright. What am I doing? I want to do this. A little salt. Nope, it's already out. A little bit of salt in my water.
Polly thinks she wants.
Well, that's too bad. She's thinking wrong. All right. A little bit warm. Oven's on.
Natalie said, thanks for stopping in on her premiere the other day. I hope she didn't bore you too much.
Oh, not at all. That kind of stuff, like raining and whatnot. In fact, it was, like I mentioned, I think it was raining at our house at the time, so it just blended right on in with what was going
What is she
on.
eating over?
Polly, what are you doing? Don't go over there eating stuff, girl. Yeah. If I'm online and I see somebody's having a premiere or something, I try to jump on.
And a lot of times when he watches stuff on YouTube, I'll watch with him. So.
Yep.
Sean's here.
Hi, Sean. Hey, man. I really like that chug you did with your mom. That was cool.
Sean says, sorry I'm late. I have had real bad stomach cramping from the little nitro beer I did today on my buddy's live stream.
Ah, well, man, I hope you don't pay too big of a price. Heck. Okay.
John says that he recommends crumbled up cauliflower on top of cottage pie in place of the potatoes.
Yeah. That actually had. Chumley's going crazy. He's bouncing on the couch and turning around.
And they're barking and bouncing.
Bouncing. He's trying to get Polly's attention.
He wants her to go play.
He wants her to play, and she's just like, yeah, I'm pregnant. Leave me alone.
Goes in and lays down.
Sometimes when he wants to play, he'll start bothering her, and then he'll bother her to the point she gets mad at him, and then it's game on. Okay, those are cooking. About ready to start making some pasta. We're going all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fresh pasta. Ready to rock.
Really, boy.
Good.
Really, boy. Go on. You don't knock the camera over. Go on.
All right. Got the mushrooms and the onions. I said they're about halfway done.
Sean
Maybe a
said
little
that
bit more.
he just shared out the live stream.
Cool. Thank you, Sean. Thank you very much. All right. Did you happen to stop by and see Funky Food with Dave's attempt at the surströmming?
today.
What a disappointment.
Yep.
All right. A little bit of garlic in there. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. That ought to do her.
Sean said no, he's gonna go check it out after this.
Cool. All right. Yeah, so I won't say too much. Get it away. All right. In goes the beef. For those of you that missed it, this is a New York strip. Yes, I'm making a beef stroganoff loaded salad. And why not? Not much different than a taco salad, just different meat.
Wild Man said, hey Sean, Crazy Dad Show just did an apple cider chug and my guts hurt bad.
Ooh, apple cider.
Yeah. Here you go, Sean.
All right. It's a little bit of black pepper. Some black pepper. Salt. Where'd I put the salt again? Did I put it away? I did.
Wow. What a surprise.
What a surprise. Usually I just leave stuff in my way. Okay. That's looking good. Steak's almost finished. All right. Another little dab of flour. That'd be plenty. If you wanted to be gluten-free on that, instead of using flour, some cornstarch would work just as well.
Scott's looking for Natalie's channel. Oh, he found her. Okay. I was gonna say if you click on her name, it might take you to her channel.
Okay, let's get some milk in there. I like this to be fairly beefy in flavor, so I'm going to add a little bit of this beef base in there. Not a whole lot, teaspoon or so. All right. I knew I was.
Fresh.
I figured that would happen. I hate when I say that. Well, I knew that was going to happen. Well, if you knew it was going to happen, what'd you do it for?
Smelling good in there.
Thank you. It is looking good. All right.
Scott says, LOL, you're basically making beef stroganoff right now.
We are. Indeed we are. Okay. That is good. Shut that off. The only veg I got left is my lettuce. I got the tomatoes. maybe I will do that here real quick, like. Let's get that one more thing out of the way. Hey, Polly. Beep, beep, little girl. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this veg. That way, when I'm done with the pasta, I can pretty much just put the plates together. We're getting there. And of course, I'll have to finish our souffle for dessert.
Yum.
Oh yes. Some dessert souffle. Okay. Let's just get this. Get rid of that thing. Tomato. Some wedges, I think, hey? Is a wedge okay with you?
Yeah. That's
A,
fine.
a wedgie? Alright.
Scott says random, but have you seen any new movies that you like?
New movies, yes. How much I liked it? I don't know. It was okay, I guess. We watched the new Jurassic Park. It was okay. But yeah, I can't really see it winning much in the way of any awards. One more thing. What do I want to do? I need a little bigger cutting board, I think, huh? I gotta get one of my types of lettuce going here.
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy. It's a good thing I got a lot of these little cutting boards, huh?
Yeah. You sure it is a lot.
Boy, I'm telling you. I guess that was a cut on how much I dirty up the kitchen. Thanks.
Welcome.
Okay. Very finely, I want some shredded lettuce. And who was suggested with this Turtle King and
This was Stephen Turtle.
well, it was a great idea. Of course, they didn't know I was going to turn it into this.
Scott says, I remember seeing the first Jurassic Park in theaters as a kid. It blew his mind.
Yeah, the first one was real good. You know, but you can kill a movie too by just sequel after sequel. You know, it's just like whipping a dead dog. Okay, a little bit of leaf lettuce. I want to find one that looks halfway decent here. So, you can see our little tortilla dish here. I'm just going to give this a quick line with this crunchy leaf, or with the leafy leaf. That looks pretty good. Nope, that's the one that was yucky.
Yeah.
That was good. This thing about leaf lettuce. All right. It's almost time to eat, Mrs. O'Malley.
Yay.
That's what I say.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Me too. No breakfast and no lunch. Okay, so you guys get the idea with that. I will pull a couple of these off, and I will finish my plate here in a minute.
Scott says he hasn't cared for the Jurassic Park sequels very much. The originals was a masterpiece and still hold up nowadays, he thinks.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I was saying. You know, the first one was good. They should have just left it with that. But, you know, instead they had mixed sequel after sequel after sequel, and after a while. Okay. What did I do with my handle right there? Stir. All right. Roll out this pasta. Oh, come on. We'll get it cooked. And I'll finish putting the salad together. Oh, yes. Looking good. All right. That's the one thing. This particular table doesn't allow much of a grip on this thing.
Well, man wants to know, did he miss the dinner spinning wheel?
Nope, not yet. I'm going to spin the wheel here pretty quickly. So no missing of the wheel. Okay, come on. All right. It's gonna be good. Couple more times and I can cut it. Uh-huh. Come on now. Yep. Woohoo! All right, last time through.
Lisa said thank you.
I'm sorry, what?
Lisa said thank you for the spinning wheel.
Ah. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Check my other component here.
Scott says, do you ever use box pasta or do you always make your own?
Every now and then, we'll use, you know, like boxed thin spaghetti. I'd say 9 out of 10 times I make my own.
Yeah. It's so easy that.
Yes. And it tastes so much better.
Yep.
You want some really long linguine?
Sure.
Okay. It's gonna be long. Oh yeah. That's okay. Look at that.
Wow.
Beautiful, huh?
Yep.
All right. Need to have a little flour here so it don't stick together on me. Okay. Get this out of my way. Yeah. And these pasta makers, if anybody's interested or anything, these are relatively inexpensive. You can pick them up online for like $30. They're not expensive.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Sorry, who said that?
Scott.
Scott. It is amazing. Thing works great.
I think he's talking about your pasta.
About my what?
Pasta.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take just a second. We'll go ahead and do our spin.
Here we go.
Here we go. And spin. Okay, well. Uncle Wes? No, Lisa. Yeah, veggie soup. So vegetable soup coming up in a week from next.
Lisa?
Yep. So, Lisa, there you go.
Awesome.
I gotta erase that here real quick. My little magic marker thingy here. Where'd it go?
Probably lost in there
Oh
now.
yeah, I got shuffled around over this
Yeah.
last week.
So,
That's okay. My finger will do it. Voila. Okay. This is going okay. I'm gonna turn the heat back on
Scott
here.
told Lisa, I'm glad you didn't miss the spin.
Yeah. Okay. We can get this pasta going. I'm gonna finish these plates real quick. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Some shredded on there.
Scott wants to know how long was the hike that you took the dogs on today, and do you do that often?
Wasn't too far, maybe half a mile or so. We take them on walks pretty much every single day, but not up in the hills. So every day. So I don't know. 4 or 5 times a year, we'll take them up onto the mountain.
There's a couple spots that we take them to let them run.
Yep. Just open areas. Okay, let's decorate. Let's do some decoration.
Scott says, great presentation.
Yeah, it's coming there. It's coming. Let's get some of these red bell peppers going. Couple on each. That's good. My water's boiling away, Mrs. Old Guy.
Uh-oh.
You know what that means?
It's been boiling too long.
Yeah, and I gotta do what?
Boil pasta.
Well, yeah, I gotta do that, but what do I gotta do now? I gotta add more water.
Natalie says she's having homemade roast beef sliders with mozzarella on top with pasta, salad. The bread, she's using Hawaiian rolls
Wow, that sounds delicious.
with a Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, yum. Okay.
John said that his neighbor just brought him some brisket and potato salad.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, now I gotta wait till my water's boiling again.
See how you are?
I know it. Busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted. Okay. We'll leave room in the middle here to put our main course. It's nice and hot again. Off to the side. Shouldn't take long for that water to boil again. I hate that. Give my pasta a little toss. I don't want my linguine. My linguine. Oh, almost messed up there, Mrs. Old Guy.
Uh-oh.
Almost took away my egg whites.
Don't want to do that.
No, I can't make my dessert if I do that. Oh, water's boiling again. Woohoo! All right. Let's get some water. Let's get this pasta cooking here.
Scott says you really make him want to learn how to make pasta.
It's really not hard.
It's easy.
It is. It's super simple. All right. Now the part that actually makes it taste like stroganoff. Some sour cream. Most of that contain that. Don't want to forget my pasta over here.
No?
Oh yeah, looking good. Stir this in a little more. Oh yeah. Very nice. Woohoo! Looks good.
Yay.
Smells good.
It does. Smells really good.
Pasta is done. Okay. Now, just gonna mix this right on in. Toss it around a little bit. I'll figure out how to get this long noodle onto the plate.
Scott wants to know what our dog's favorite place to visit is.
Boy, I don't know. They've never said. They like to go anywhere. So
Yep.
I don't know if they have a favorite spot.
They really like to go running too, so that's probably their favorite.
Yeah, when we take them running. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay. How hot is that? Pretty hot. All right. I am to the point now where I can put food in dishes. Beets. This is old guy. Yep. Guess I'll take a few out here.
Hibbert says nice words on your pumpkin.
Yeah. I'm afraid to touch it. It's gonna give me warts.
Scott said that his dog always lost his mind when he took him to the beach.
Oh yeah, I could imagine. Okay. some pasta. Come on. It's not enough yet. Oh. Gotta weight it just right.
Keeper says his dog don't steal food. She ain't got no pockets.
Yeah. Don't steal food. All right. I'll try putting some on the other plate here.
Next time maybe we should cut it, I guess.
That's okay. All right. I'm going to set this aside. Turn that burner off. Okay. This is the old guy. I'm going to, well, I guess this other one should be used. Oh. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting dressing on your salad.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. Do you hear that, guys? Shame on me. She's right. Shame on me.
John says, Tom, are you trying to do a magic trick with the pasta?
Yeah. Watch it disappear. Okay.
Natalie says, I finally cracked Thursday and turned on her heat for a few hours. It got into the low 40s the night before.
Yep. It's getting close to that here too.
Yep.
Okay, there we have it. We're getting a little
There we go.
closer. The fully loaded beef stroganoff salad. Look at that.
That looks good.
All right.
Thank you.
You bet. And I'll give you some silverware to go with it.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice. What about some beets?
Some beets? Oh, I suppose. All right. Woohoo! My favorite time. Where I get to sit down and have some food. I'm gonna run a little bit long because I horsed around too much.
Uh-oh.
What did I do with my knife? There it is. It's got sour cream on it. All right.
Natalie says, that looks really good.
I'm gonna get,
Give it a taste.
not gonna put any dressing on just yet. Wow, that's a long noodle. I'm gonna try just one. There we go. There we go.
T-Bird says,
Oh.
Wish. Sean says, Tom, you never fail. You always make me so hungry, even if I have a full stomach or my stomach is hurting. Every time I watch you cook, bro, I'm like, man, you just made me hungry.
Well, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I sure don't mean to make you feel uncomfortable, though.
John says, that looks very good, Tom. Eat some for him.
I will.
It is good.
It is. You know what? You go right ahead. I'm going to take just a second to get this dessert rolling.
Okay.
Just so I can get it out that much quicker. Some souffle dishes. I got to get some butter and sugar.
Scott says, looks delicious.
Thank you, sir.
definitely a compliment because you make some bomb food. It all looks so good. I'm just like, man, I wish I could reach through there and grab some.
Well, maybe we can work it out where I can actually cook something for you sometime there, Sean. That would be fun.
Yep. T-Bird says you need one of those electric spaghetti forks.
Yeah. Actually, what I need is a spoon to wind it on. Okay. Let me get my sugar and my egg whites.
Scott says, how about spork?
Again?
Scott says that he's seen those electric forks, but how about a spork?
A spork. An electric spork.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna get my sugar in there. Oh no. Don't not well. Okay.
Natalie wants to know, is there any food you won't eat?
Is there what?
Any food you won't eat?
Any food that I won't eat? Oh yeah. There's several foods that I won't eat. Like I forget, like balut. I won't eat balut. If you don't know what balut is, it's a duck egg with a baby duck inside. They do it just before it's ready to hatch. So I'm not into balut. And yeah, 100-year eggs. I'm not into them. There's just some stuff I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat another 2020 burrito. For those of you that want to know, I made a parody of Trippy Food, another channel, and they had done a 2020 burger because 2020 was a bad year, blah blah blah. So in the parody, I made a 2020 burrito, a bad burrito, and it was very bad. Twinkie, a Twinkie liver, whipped cream, sauerkraut, sardine burrito, smothered with pureed peas and freshly cut lemon chunks. So, and that was pretty horrible. I won't eat that again. Oven's hot.
John said, so we might actually be moving about 4 hours away from you. Not guaranteed yet. We're looking and got some prospects up there.
Oh, that's cool. Well, it'd be fun to meet you. Indeed, indeed.
T-Bird said, mount a fork onto a power drill.
Yeah. All right.
Scott loves sporks. He needs to buy some spork silverware.
Ah. Almost spilled that. All right.
John said no. Have a good night, John.
Thanks for tuning in, John, and have fun on your ghost hunt, my friend. All right. Getting this last ramekin. close enough. Some kind of sheet to put them on. Where's the one I used earlier? This is okay.
I don't know.
Trash. All right. Just gonna put these on this cookie sheet. Make it easier to put in and take out. All right. Dessert. $13. Okay, now back to the noodle salad here. Mm.
T-Bird said I did the power drill thing and knocked all of his friends out. Joan said there's 2 more videos coming out on Unknown Ventures on Monday.
Oh, really?
We'll definitely check it out, John.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good eats right there. What did I do? There we are. Do you need a paper towel, Miss Old Guy?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. If I can get the thing to start working. There you go. Okay. I might try to carve a little jack-o'-lantern out of this knucklehead pumpkin. Just because it's such an ugly looking thing. I'll try to make maybe like a witch or something out of it. All right. Oh, we're doing good.
That's really,
That turned out really good. What'd you say, Mrs. Old Guy?
really good.
Oh, thank you. The ranch dressing goes okay with that stroganoff sauce. Oh, by the way, I do need to make kind of an announcement that regretfully, I'm no longer going to be able to do recipes on Saturday night that have a lot of cooked tomato. That means things like spaghetti, ravioli, lasagna, pizza I could probably get away with, but my health condition isn't going to allow me to eat tomato stuff like that at night anymore. Just got to be the way it goes.
Scott wants to know what brand of ranch you're using.
Just a regular store brand, Kroger. Kroger Ranch. And again, I like to make my own dressings, but I fell short. I'm sorry.
Natalie says, why did the cookie go to the doctor?
Because it crumbled?
Because it was feeling crumbly. Crummy.
Crummy.
you made homemade Grinch?
Oh yeah. Lots and lots of times. There was one place we used to make it 10 gallons at a time. And that was 3 times a week.
Yep. Eli, sorry I'm late. I've never been out and about. What did I miss?
Mm. Mm. Eli, good evening. Well, I made this loaded salad loaded with beef stroganoff. Salad itself's got leaf lettuce, shredded lettuce, red onion, red bell pepper, tomato, and cucumber. And then, of course, the pasta and the stroganoff, which, you know, has your mushrooms and whatnot in it. And Eli, I've got dessert souffles in the oven. They'll be ready in about 6 minutes. So that's going to give me time to chow down most of this.
T-Bird said pizza with chicken Alfredo sauce? Not a request.
Yeah, white pizzas are okay.
Mm-hmm.
We used to make several when we had our restaurant, a Greek pizza among them.
Eli said it sounds amazing.
So,
it is really good.
coming up next week, pizza burger. We'll see how I'm going to deal with that one. I'm hoping I'm going to do something a little different. Maybe a little different than you would expect. I hope. Like this loaded salad. Not many people would probably load their salad with stroganoff. But this is actually working out really well with all the different veg. I think it's turning out just great.
Eli's got a request.
Excellent. Bring it on, brother.
Buffalo chicken sandwich with 2 sides and a drink of your choice.
One more time, Mr. Guy.
Buffalo chicken sandwich with 2 sides and a drink of your choice.
Buffalo chicken sandwich, 2 sides and a drink.
Yep.
Sure. So it is written. So it is done.
Scott says he's really interested in the pizza burger.
Should be good. Because it's a burger. Now, is it a burger pizza or pizza burger? I guess it's a pizza burger.
T-Bird said garlic butter on the pizza instead of tomato sauce with thumbs up. Not a request.
Well, yeah, we used to, like I said, we did that.
White sauces.
Had a white sauce, garlic, yeah. This is all going together really good. Mrs. Old Guy?
It is.
It is?
Yeah. I'm almost done. It's about right, the right size too.
I have to admit that I was a little unsure how well the ranch would go with the stroganoff sauce, but I figured it would go good, and it does. It really does. The noodles are pairing up just fine with all these veggies.
Yeah. Yeah, it turned out really good.
Yeah. I'm happy with the result.
Scott says I have had a burger pizza before and it was pretty good.
A hamburger pizza, yes. And that's the thing. This is a pizza burger, not a burger pizza. Is there a difference? I would think. Than hamburger pizza.
Scott said that his friend and him used to get a Philly cheesesteak pizza from Domino's. Steak, white sauce, onions, and peppers. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
John suggested a dessert, cherry cheesecake cobbler.
Well, that could be something that I could make ahead of time. Oh, John, I could do a cherry cobbler. Bake it and serve that up warm with a little cream. But I wouldn't have time to do a cheesecake also. So, that doesn't mean I can't make a cheesecake ahead of time.
Yep. Eli says, I just wanted to give OG a shout out. This past year I've been going through some stuff, and your food and your humor have helped me through.
Well, awesome. Thank you, Eli. I really appreciate that. I really do. In a way, you guys are like extended family. We look forward to seeing you guys and hearing from you guys every week. If somebody doesn't show up, I don't, I don't get mad or anything like that. But I do wonder, geez, I hope everything is okay. Most times, I'm sure it is, but I always wonder. I need a little bit more of this on the top here. Including my helicopter drop here. Oh, yeah, 20 seconds. Let me take a peek. I can go more. Let's go another 3 minutes on those. We'll see how well they raise. They don't always, sometimes they flop on me. They still taste good. All right. More Strogue. That is so good. I've always been a big fan of stroganoff anyway, so.
Lisa wants to know, hey Tom, have you ever made fudge?
Oh yeah, heck yeah. Many years ago, when Mrs. Olguy and I were just seeing each other, we decided we were going to make some fudge. Mrs. Olguy decided to make some fudge, and it didn't set. It was pretty soft.
It was really soft.
And we'd been drinking, and that sauce or that fudge, that real soft fudge. I had a can of Vienna sausages, and I was snacking on those when Mrs. Olguy noticed that the fudge didn't set up. And I said, oh, it's okay. We can use it as a dip. So I took that Vienna sausage and I kind of ran it through that soft fudge, and I ate the whole can that way, dipped in Mrs. Old Guy's soft fudge. It's not a good treat. I ended up doing that as a challenge. There's a video. Some of you might remember it.
Scott says, I like the small community you got going. Everyone is really nice and supportive. It's a good feeling.
It is. It is very much like that.
John says, Tom and Mrs. Old Guy, you are such a blessing to me and everyone here.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot, John.
And Eli says, we need a name for the OG community.
A name for the OG community, huh? Better, but still not quite. Two more minutes. Boy, I don't know. That's a good question there, Eli. Name of the OG community. OG community.
Scott seconds John's that we're such a blessing to him and everyone.
Well, we do appreciate that. Like I said, this is the highlight of our week. When we get to sit down and sometimes have something we haven't ever had. Sometimes sit down and have something that we haven't had in a long time. You know, so it's always fun, and I try to be, I don't know, as creative as I can with the dinner requests for you guys and for us, so that we're not always, you know, doing and eating the same thing. It's fun to play around a little bit.
Yep.
We really thank you guys for your support.
Yep.
Absolutely. Without it, this would be absolutely pointless. So we really do thank you. And I'm going to take one more bite here, I think.
Natalie says that she's glad that she met us through brainstorm challenges. I really enjoy your videos.
Thank you, Natalie. Yeah, we're glad that we met you too. And it's really nice to know that I have some people that enjoy this and tune in every week.
Yep.
Well, all right.
John says the OG Army.
The OG Army, huh?
Yeah. Everybody's OG Army. Yeah. Everybody wants an OG Army.
Okay. We're going to go with the OG Army then.
Scott said he met you through Val's channel.
Yep. I've met a lot of folks through Val's channel. And Val's a really nice guy, and I do look forward to meeting him sometime, hopefully soon. Okay. I'm going to grab a little bit of Pow Pow. For those of you that don't know what I mean, powdered sugar to go on top of our lovely dessert. Yeah, it is where I want
T-Bird says the OG mess tent. That's a good name.
it. The OG what?
Mess tent.
The OG mess tent? Yeah,
That's a good name.
that's a good one. Mess is fairly appropriate. Plates. Couple spoons.
KP with Mr. and Mrs. OG.
KP with Mr. and Mrs.
That's
Oishi.
what T-Bird said.
That's good.
Eli says, considering me for your first inductee, ready for chow, huh?
Eli, yeah, I'd like to meet you sometime, buddy, if we ever head through Arizona.
Yep. Scott said that he met Val through Reckless Eating. Funny how things work out.
It is. And I watched Reckless Eating way before I watched Val. But I really wasn't that, that into them at the time. It was just, and it was way before what they're doing now.
T-Bird says permission to come aboard.
You
John
are
says-
welcome, all aboard.
John
Look
told him
at
that's an
that.
awesome suggestion.
Ugh.
Ooh, yum.
Let me just bring these over real quick so I can show you guys. Look at those beautiful souffles. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Get these on a plate. Okay. Oh. I feel sorry for you guys that you just have to sit there and watch. Some powdered sugar at the top.
Eli said, if you guys come through Arizona, I'll show you the best Mexican food and some Italian places in the desert that might surprise you.
We would absolutely love that, Eli. There you go, guys. All finished off, ready to go.
Yum.
Now, at a fancy restaurant, you'd pay $25 for that. They're super easy to make.
John says, you outdid yourself. Looks amazing. Scott says, wow, looks amazing. T-Bird said that he don't remember how he found this channel. It was the old guy in Colorado thin. I am both.
T-Bird, I remember it was the, A&P Variety. The guy with the glasses and he's, oh yeah, talking up. Great to see you, and I'm pretty sure, I wish I could remember. I think it was A&P
Something like
Variety.
that. Lisa said, hey Tom, we all like you and your channel. You do a good job from all the crazy action.
Well, thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to working with Wild Man coming up here in the next weeks. So I'm really glad that I met you guys as well. So.
Yum. That's really good.
This is really good. Light and airy.
Keeper says, okay, yeah, AAPs are a good channel.
Yeah, that's what it was. AAPs. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. And I also met Johnny Small Peppers. I think Johnny Small Peppers. I think that's the channel. All right.
Eli says he can't wait for Chuckles to come back.
Well, it is about that season, isn't it? And I do have a bag of candy corn in the house. He's just got to think of something fun to do with him, I guess, like candy corn beets.
John says, Paprika.
Paprika. Hi. Ooh.
That's really hot.
Well,
Hurt my mouth.
just came out of a 350 degree oven.
I wonder.
Go figure. All right, guys. As always, I'd like to give you folks an extra minute or two to toss out any more food suggestions and any last comments y'all might have or whatever. I want to again express my thanks to every one of you for hanging out with us on Saturday nights. It really means a lot.
Yep, it does.
It does.
Natalie says, how is cousin Cletus doing?
Cousin Cletus is doing just fine. Yeah, he's kind of been a recluse here lately, and I'll see if I can get him to snap out of it. He took a long vacation and he came back and he's just been sitting around doing nothing. So I might have to kick him in the butt, at least get a couple of videos made. So I'll get into him.
Eli says, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Ochi.
Thank you, Eli.
Very welcome.
All right. Well, I guess if nobody else has anything, can you give it another second or two? I am going to ask you, as always, to please go out and help in your community. Give back somehow, some way. If there's a neighbor, something you can do for them, help them out. Rake leaves. It's the time of year for that. Just go out and help in your neighborhood or your community. Food banks, things like that. Just, they can always use a hand. If somebody volunteer sorting out something or other. So that's it. Mrs. Old Guy, are we good?
Yep, John says, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. And Scott says, have a great week, Tom, Mrs. Old Guy, and Chat. You always make my Saturday. I appreciate you more than you know.
Well, thank you, Eli. We definitely
Scott said
appreciate
that.
you. Scott? Sorry, I thought it was Eli. Thank you, Scott. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you and everybody else that comes in and spends their Saturday evening with Old Guy, because I'm sure there's a lot better things you could find to do. So we do appreciate it. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next week when we do some pizza burgers. Y'all take care. Bye now.